When the trading card market drops, what should you do? Should you panic and sell along with everyone else? Or should you take the opportunity and buy while prices are lower? Summertime always brings lower prices, whether it's Pokemon or sports cards. Smart money always buys in the off season or in the summer. Let me show you what I've been buying. Okay, so each stack that I've got going on here, each has a different story. But I'm going to start with some Pokemon. This is my most recent purchase. I got this stack right here, and I'll tell you prices if I remember them off the top of my head. Otherwise, we'll just have to go with it. But this stack right here was 26 bucks. I got this at a local shop here in Iowa. And I'll tell you exactly why I picked it up. Right here, this is a special illustration rare. These are super hard to pull, and they're cheap. I mean, not all of them are cheap, but this one's cheap. I'll also pop down some graphs down in the corner to let you know how much these Pokemon cards prices have come down recently. So anyways, nothing crazy here. I think Cynthia is going to be, I think her cards are going to get a lot of attention now with her Garchomp and her other cards that are coming in, Destined Rivals. I think she's a good pickup right now. Moltres is always good. Love that artwork. So just some low-end stuff that will do very well in the showcase. Okay, now I picked this up at the card show, my last card show. Actually made a mistake on this one. The kid said he got it for $2 and he was just trying to offload it. So I looked it up and I'm like, oh man, that's like a $40 card. You know, I'll give you whatever it was, 30 bucks. Without even really looking at it. And it was part of another deal with some sports cards too. And then I flipped it over and it's all beat up. So sometimes you take a loss. So I'm gonna end up losing on this, but my head was in the right spot. I like these tag teams. Tag teams are a very good pickup right now. They're very hot, and I think they're going to continue to be hot, especially with these characters that are in the black and white sets. That's Gen 5. Correct me in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure that's the case. Again, just some lower end stuff here. Umbreon is always hot, even if it's not the chase cards. They're still very good. Megas are where it's at. So these low end megas, I think they're going to keep rising with the new set that's coming out in this winter. They will have megas in it again, and I think people are going to keep chasing these. And then just some low end stuff, illustration rares and trainer galleries. Reshiram, this price has dropped quite a bit since it's came out, and I tried to pick up the other card, the extended version of this, but it was damaged, so I didn't pick it up. And these golds, I just think the golds are so undervalued. I do not get this, and I'll actually explain why. These are harder to pull, way harder to pull actually than the special illustration rares, and they just don't demand the same amount of love. I think they should. I really do. You go over to the sports side of things, and this is what everyone wants. Everyone wants the golds. So I just don't understand that. If you have a reason, drop it down in the comments and let me know why. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I picked these up. Both of these paid 53 and 57 57 for each, I guess. I might have overpaid a little bit now because they keep dropping, but that's okay. But look at these. So these are gold cards out of Crown Zenith, and people love these cards, and I love these cards, and that's the reason why I picked them up. I got them in PSA 9 versions, so not a huge premium on them, but anyways, I don't get it. People love these. The PSA 10s demand a premium. They're some of the best cards out of this set, and in the Scarlet and Violet era, the golds just don't demand any premium at all. I think that will change. I think people will come around on those. I also picked up this Shining Fates Charizard V Max. This has been a great card for me. I've moved quite a few of them. I think I've sold 2 or 3 of them over just the past few months that I've been doing this. So I sold one at the show, and then I picked another one up from a guy across from me. Actually, it wasn't across from me, across the card show from me. And this also came from the same dealer. These prices have dropped. I still think that Greninja is a great buy right now, and especially these special illustrations. I think they're great. This is a promo version, but it's a really cool card. All right, let's switch things up here. I got a small sports lot. I'm buying low numbered stuff. Alvin Kamara is a star. He's not a huge star, but I really think that low numbered stuff does very well for me. And case hits. So even if it's not a modern day player, case hits look really good in the showcase, and I think this will be no exception. And this comes from the heart. I just picked this up. This will probably go in my eBay store. These low numbered for the era. Game used patches. Priest Holmes was a beast for a couple of seasons. Very underrated, very underappreciated. My cat, as I pick my cat's hair off. Great looking card, and it's game worn, so can't go wrong there. I am also picking up modern day stars in low grade, in high medium grade. It's low grade for the era, but PSA 9s. I like to put these in mystery packs, and they do very well in mystery packs. $10, $15, $20 cards, sometimes $30 cards. You got CJ Stroud rookie. All these are in 9s, but they're still great cards, and they do great in mystery packs. Like this one, this is about a $30 card roughly, I think, and it'll do. People will be very excited about picking that stuff up in a mystery pack. Moving back into Pokemon, I got the sister of the other Charizard from Shining Fates. This looks exactly the same. It's the same artwork, but the other one is black and this one is orange, and they'll look really cool in a case together. Mew EX, this is not as expensive in the English version. It's actually more expensive in the Japanese version, which is very rare, but sometimes that happens. They were harder to hit over there. These came in the premium collections from 151, so they were a lot more common, but does really well in the showcase. Gengar, gotta pick up Gengars. My son loves Gengar. A lot of people love Gengar. Super cool artwork. Fusion Strike. This is not the chase card, but it's still a really cool card. Should do pretty well. And then we're back to the Megas. This is not the chase from Evolutions. I actually have one of those in a raw version coming from Cobb C. I bought that before the hype really hit. I got that for like 35 bucks, and it's like a $100 card now. But I don't have that on hand, so. But I keep picking up these. I keep picking these up because I think people are going to keep chasing them, and they look really good in the showcase. And then another lower end PSA 10, lower end for Charizard anyways. This will look nice as well. Okay, for my last stack, I needed some liquid stuff to go in my showcases. I have a whole bunch of niche things left over, and I had to get a bunch of guys that everyone's looking for. Not your 90s inserts and stuff like that. People at card shows really want your modern day players, and they want the chase players. So I just bought a huge lot from a buddy of mine. I don't know if he would want me to just I don't know if he would want me to tell you who he is, so I'll just leave his name out of it, but This came from him, and I am very happy. He worked a great deal with me, and he was easy to work with. And I bought up some liquid stuff to go in my showcases. Starting off with Roma Dunze, Brian Thomas, another Brian Thomas. I think those wide receivers are great to pick up right now. Prices have been dropping. They'll start going back up during the off season. Closer to training camp, people are really going to be chasing these. I imagine a lot of this stuff will move soon, but if it doesn't, I'm completely fine holding this through the summer at these prices, and eventually they'll go up during football. I picked up a Michael Penix and some Bo Nix. Some great stuff here. So these are all in card savers. They are not going to be 10s. A lot of these would be 9s or 8s, but they'll be just fine selling raw. Gives everybody a chance to buy them at a cheaper price, and it's what everyone's looking for. Drake May, Jaden Daniels. So right now is the perfect time to be buying quarterbacks. The prices have come down. It's summertime. Nobody's really focused on sports right now, and that's when prices start to fall. And I really think now is the time to be buying in preparation for the season. I've done it for years. I bought up a bunch of quarterbacks during the off season. I'm going a lot heavier now that I'm trying to get this more full time, but I like to buy quarterbacks in the off season and sell them before the season starts. And actually, I have a very interesting video idea that I've come up with. I think on my next video, I am going to do a hypothetical $1,000 for each sports and $1,000 for Pokemon. We are going to buy an investment portfolio of each, and I will explain what I'm buying, why I'm buying it. It's going to be hypothetical, and then we're going to keep track of it and see how it does, and we're going to hold it for a couple months, and I will update you on what prices do in 3 to 4 months. My question is, what's a better buy? Pokemon or sports? Buy the hot stuff from each and see how they each compare. So if you guys be interested in that, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. I think it's a great video idea, and you can stay tuned and watch it on my next video. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up with some bigger pickups. These are the biggest pickups from that lot that I got. I got a silver Jaden Daniels, and Aaron Rodgers downtown's case hits. Just do well in case. Sam Laporta, my guy. Tight end U. If you know, you know. And my favorite pickup is this explosive Bo Nix. The Kaboom knockoff. But I still love them. I think they're great. All right, guys. How do you think I did? Is this all stuff that's going to move? I think it will. I feel pretty good. I've spent a lot of money these last couple weeks picking up stuff, and it's a buyer's market, not a seller's market. So I'm still selling as I'm buying, but I've been buying heavier when everyone else is selling, and I think you should too. That's gonna do it, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.